Solar is classified as a renewable energy source because it comes from the sun, which, hopefully, won't die out. Solar energy is created through, surprisingly, the sun. As there are lots of hydrogen atoms in the sun's core, they all become compressed, and as they compress, a nuclear fusion reaction occurs. From this conversion, an energy byproduct is released, which is the energy that gets sent towards the Earth's surface. Solar panels, otherwise known as photovoltaic cells, are created out of known as crystalline silicon. The way the solar panels function, sunlight comes into contact or absorbed by the photovoltaic cells. The hydrogen atoms within the sunlight gets bumped and they lose their electrons, causing energy to be released as a byproduct. Solar energy is a very expensive way to obtain energy for electricity and other needs. A high risk, high reward should be expected from this energy system. And solar panels are only 15% efficient. 85% of the sun's energy is not being used. To replace only 1 year's use of the world's oil, which is equivalent to 1 cubic mile, one has to mine, manufacture, deliver, and construct 91,250,000 solar panels every year for at least 50 years. Luckily, they can be chained together for a combined power generation. Solar power is a great resource when it needs to be stored, as it is one of the few energy sources that can be safely and easily stored for later use. Since the excess energy can be stored for later, when needing to power things at night, the excess energy from the day can be used. Unfortunately, the methods for storing solar energy are very expensive and don't last long. Solar energy is known for being very safe for the environment, as it doesn't release any pollutants into the atmosphere. Besides land and initial cost, there aren't many infrastructure requirements for solar to work. Solar energy requires certain conditions for it to function properly. First, there has to be sunlight present for energy to be created. So if it's a cloudy day, solar energy won't be able to produce enough energy through the sun. This makes solar energy a seasonal type of energy source. Also, the sunlight that reaches Earth is inconsistent and can be unpredictable at times. So what can make solar better? Researchers at the University of Toronto recently unveiled a new light-sensitive nanoparticle called colloidal quantum dots, which can make solar panels more flexible and less expensive while also work outdoors. This new nanoparticle would potentially make the panels 8% more efficient. A new material recently discovered by Imperial College University in London, deemed gallium arsenide, could make solar panels up to 3 times more efficient. To fix the storage problem, molten salt storage would use inorganic salts to transfer energy to the solar thermal using heat rather than oil. The result of this tech is that solar plants would be able to operate at over 500 degrees Celsius, resulting in higher power output. Finally, any manufacturing of process of cells, a new film used cadmium efficient. The issue is cadmium is very unstable, so researchers found that magnesium chloride could be used instead. Overall, solar energy is a great source to generate energy. Despite the downfalls of seasonal functionality and inconsistent harnessing of the sun's byproduct energy, with the ability to store the excess energy in large battery packs gives solar energy the ability to function in almost all conditions, even when the sun is covered.